That's a fact.
Sometimes I don't tell what's not being asked. I'm just saying. If you
No,
ain't asked me,
that's
I'm not telling.
no, that's a fact. But I'm a like how do I say this? How do I say
My
this?
thing with that though, because if you withhold information, that's just as good as lying.
Yes,
Mm,
yes.
No, it depends on the person,
But
place,
not if
and
you
thing. It's a time
ask
and place for everything.
directly. Not if you ask directly about
Like
that
that's
part.
like saying, okay, we're talking for 2 days, but I'm not gonna tell you that I have a child.
I mean, I
Okay.
have a son. Most females that I talk to don't know that unless they ask me.
Yeah. I was about to
Information that
say.
needs to be disclosed.
No, not if you ask me. Most female, I didn't even know they had kids until they told
Some
me.
people don't even ask. Like, do you have kids? A lot of people ask me and they don't even believe me.
I
that,
never
That's
knew
wild
Karma
to
had
me.
kids.
That's
Yeah.
wild.
When I first met Karma, I never knew she had kids.
I mean,
Like
I knew
Karma with
she
her
had
name
some.
is
I just
very
didn't know the
she's very
age.
private. You feel me? She's very private. Like she's very private with her like real life
Mm.
shit with her kids and stuff. So I never knew. Like I seen Karma all the time live. I was always there 24/7. I never knew that until she told it like, yo, I got like this amount of kids. I got this like that. I said, oh, shit, you what?
Yeah, they thought I was living in people's houses. And I'm like, this is my house.
Yeah, real shit. They was saying that yeah, she was like living in other people, like she was jumping from crib to crib.
It was weird. That's all because they want to know information. But I just feel like if you want to know if that person have kids or
You
they that much
asked.
interest, if you're very, very interested in them, you should ask those questions. But
Right.
if you found
I
something
mean, I
out
agree.
later in the
Like,
long run, I feel like it should be somewhere like a line
And yo,
crossed
you
about
think
what
it's
it is
weird? All right, you
and
think
how
it's
you took
weird
that for real, for real.
to ask someone what's the worst thing that happened to them in a relationship?
yes and
I don't
no,
think it's
yes and
weird, but it could be triggering to some people,
no. No, well, that
depending on the
Not only
extent.
triggering, some people could just do that same thing to you over again.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking. Like,
They
what's
knew
the
that you
worst?
dealt with it and you either took them back or whatever the case may be.
well,
Some
Steph, what
people
you was gonna
could
say?
no.
take
Steph,
advantage of
you was
that
basically
I
situation.
say
you was gonna say
it's
you was
not
gonna say
good to
something different.
say because sometimes you're gonna bring back flashbacks and shit that you don't want to, you know. But it's good to ask because, like they said, you don't want to repeat that action.
Yeah, you don't want to repeat what you
I mean, maybe
what already
sometimes you
has
could be
been
bringing
done,
something up
and if,
or something that they just trying to forget, you know. So it's like,
like you don't know. Oh, my best friend, I call her talking to my sister. Like say that. Like my boyfriend, I call him talking to my sister. You don't know. Like it's like just different shit. You feel
that's a
me?
I'm
fact.
so glad I don't have a sister. Um, that would I would crash the fuck out.
Nah, but
I wouldn't even
bro,
know who to beat up first.
So
I believe before you jump into something, learn yourself, love yourself. You feel me? Learn yourself, love yourself, comprehend everything that you want in life, what you don't want in life, what triggers you, what like you should always learn about yourself
What you willing
before
to put
willing to
out and
learn
what you
about
can't.
someone else. Before you learn about someone else, learn about yourself. What's your mistake? What's your problem? What is it that you do not like? How do I say like what is it that you not like I don't even know.
Gonna
I really
tolerate and not tolerate because I
yeah
be damned if a nigga would or I be damned if a bitch would type
would
shit.
yeah type shit yeah that's a fact like that right there like can't just sweep somebody off their feet and not know about yourself. You're gonna end up hurting yourself because you don't know what triggers you, what you don't like, and then
Hmm.
they do it to you, and then you think that's their fault, but no, it's something that you do not already not like. It's something that's already in you that you do not like. So you don't know how to handle it. You don't know how to
And it better
communicate
be
with it.
something like for me, it just better make sense. Because if it's something you don't like because of the last bitch did, like I said, I wish a nigga would. Don't come to my face with that type of energy. Because you should have never been here from the jump then.
that's a fact.
If you feel like I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that or I'm this or that, don't be here. Because if the shoe was on the other foot, I wouldn't even be here.
That's why you have to physically be healed. Like you have to really be. You got to really understand that you could be
Hmm.
by
Some
yourself
people's taking the
before you
risk
can
though.
be with
Some
somebody.
people be trying still. You feel me? Like
A
No,
fact.
true. But see,
Anonymous.
You'll never
that's
be
another
fully
thing.
healed though. Like that's the thing.
You don't have to fully be healed, but just healed enough that you know that you can process to try again.
You try again.
But I mean, at the same time, too, this is another
We're
thing that
never gonna fully be healed because life is pain and trauma. We not gonna be healed
yeah.
until the day we die. We don't have to face life anymore. We're gonna encounter pain every single time, every day, every moment.
The
It's
fucking fact. Fucking
And that's
fact.
just
Every
really
moment.
different
Even with
people.
your kids. Even with your kids.
Hmm.
Even with
Oh
your
my
kids.
god,
You're gonna go
yes.
through
My son lost
something.
his tooth the other day, his first tooth, and I was fucking a mess. That was
Like
painful.
literally, even with you see that emotion, right? You see that emotion. You wasn't there for that. You wasn't there for the first teeth drop. You feel me? Like so you you bubbled up in your circle. You feel
I would
me?
have cried even if he was with me. Like that's just he's my
Yeah, no, no,
baby.
no. But I'm
So
saying,
you know.
even though he's not with you, you saw that emotion that you felt like that in tune with them. Like yo, you wanted to be there. You wanted that. But because as your kids, you feel me? Pero like yo, what you think is the biggest love you ever had in your life
Besides kids,
besides kids?
Myself,
I don't know.
myself.
You gotta love yourself,
Nobody,
bro. You
nobody
gotta
gave me the
value.
amount of love for real,
You
for real.
gotta
'Cause I
value
was searching
yourself.
for it.
Why you think you
That
wake up
daddy
every
issue is a
morning?
big thing for real. Cause
Yeah.
I
Why
was
you think
searching
you
for
wake up
that
every
love
morning?
in a
You
nigga for a while,
like fact.
until a nigga told me, "What is you looking for real, for real?" Cause I ain't got it, and that woke me up very, very. That woke me up. For somebody to tell me what it was I looking for, and that they ain't have it for me. That reassured me
I
a
ain't gonna
lot.
hold you. I broke a girl's heart.
That's
She
the
loved me to
reassurance I
death.
needed
She loved me to death, bro. This
for
girl wanted to
myself,
be with
for real,
me
for real.
heavy, heavy. You know what I told her? I cannot be with you because I'm gonna break your heart. I'm gonna do you wrong.
Respect that.
It's because I
Hmm.
don't see in you but I probably want to see in someone else. You get what I'm saying? You might have the strongest feeling for me. You could love me. You could like all that. But if I tell you these words like, yo, I'ma hurt you, take it and believe it, bro. Cause it's not me saying I don't. All right, let's say I might have feelings for you, but it's not feelings that I want to be with you. You get what I'm saying? So
And
like I broke.
sometimes, like, I was told, like, people seen potential in me to do something that I could bring out myself, that they couldn't help me with that.
That's what we need to stop doing in 2025 and stop fucking falling in love with fucking
You know what
potential.
I learned? You know how I learned about myself? Steffi and Karma telling me about myself. I'll
Hmm.
I'll sit there and
And
ask
him
them
asking
questions.
questions.
I'll ask them
I was
questions.
just saying that.
I'll be like, yo, you think I'm capable of loving somebody? Like, you think I'm capable of sitting here and being really true with somebody? Like, can I be loyal? Like, ask them. I really do ask them these questions, bro.
And then, of course, me and Puti had our situation where that actually opened him up to a lot of things
That's facts.
Do
and
you
not taking
feel
things so personal.
we're still working on that one? Um, do you feel
Hmm.
like you can do you feel like you need outside validation when it comes to like learning about yourself because ultimately you know yourself better than anybody else. So you can't ever like
So
reflect on yourself and like
Hmm.
you
ask
made you
yourself them questions and be like, damn,
yes, I
like
have. I have. I have. I have.
But
so
But
this
it's
that's
is really a
always
general question.
there's always a doubt. You're always going to have a doubt.
Oh, in your mind.
In your mind, there's always going to be a doubt. Like, yo, I done this before. You think I'm gonna do it again in this relationship? I don't want to, but I think it's going to happen. So your mind is in that doubt. Like, yo, I don't want to fuck up. Like, I really want to do my best. You feel me? But then it's like that one other side, like, fucking nigga, go ahead. You that nigga.
But
Like, why
no,
not? The fuck,
but
like,
like, but that's what I'm saying. Like, okay, for example, that I don't want to mess up, but I might fuck it. You don't ever be like, what about me is wrong to where
Yes.
I want to continue to do these things.
The
Yes.
only reason why we seek outside validation is because there's too many voices inside, like you were saying. Like I need that clarity from somebody that I feel like can give me one straight
But with the
answer.
most is that Booty always say the same thing over and over and over again. He tells you about himself all the time. And females still, what they do, put themselves in that position to want a future with him. Not just the fuck, not just the fun, not just what he's seeking and searching for that he can't get it within himself yet. He hasn't opened that part of himself yet. The same question that you're asking him, he hasn't found that yet. So what he's doing is telling you what he wants and what his place is right then and there until he finds it. Whether it's gonna be a female to stop that shit, or whether he's gonna hurt somebody so much that he loved that he thought was gonna put up with his shit that didn't. It's gonna be something to change him. But he's telling you exactly his wants and needs right now.
And I feel like that's the only way that he's gonna learn is when he falls in love so fucking deeply and he ends
And
up
if it's,
losing that girl.
like, it
Because that's what
takes
my
a
ex is
lot
going
for
through right now.
somebody.
That man
Listen.
is a fucking mujeriego.
Listen
Do
to
you
me,
hear me?
pretty. When I was telling you I was in love to the fullest, I was really in love. I got heartbroken. I was in love for 10 years, bro. I was I would have done anything for this female. I would have taken a soul for this female. I almost killed her and the nigga one time.
This is for entertainment purposes only, you guys.
In GTA.
And yes, in
Yes.
GTA. Literally like, but what I learned, right? I sat down in prison one day. I was in prison. I remember this shit like it was yesterday, and this song came to my head. Bro, word to everything. My cell buddies were like, "Yo, what's wrong with you?" I started crying out of nowhere. I started crying. I think y'all heard this conversation already. I started crying, and like I was really reminiscing on every bad thing I did in a relationship. All my ups and downs, all my fuck ups, like everything that I did bad in my relationships, bro. I sat there and like that shit hit me. That shit hit me heavy. When I met Steffi and Karma, bro, all I did was just ask these questions, these females questions, because I knew that they weren't gonna lie to me. You get what I'm saying? I knew they was gonna tell me the truth. No matter how bad it hurted me, no matter how bad I did, how good I did, no matter what. They knew like if I was fucking up, they would come to me like, yo, Puti, you fucking up. You doing this bad. You feel me? Like, fix yourself. I don't know what you're doing, but you gotta fix it. So like I learned a lot from these two females right here.
That's a fact.
The man that I am today, the way I think and view things is because thanks to these two females right here. That's a fact.
Thank you, Booty. Thank you. And you're welcome.
That's big fucking facts. And like that's the only reason why I view things. I think that's why I became more outspoken. I think that's why I say because I bet you Karma could tell you when she first met me, I wasn't like that.
Mhm. He wasn't all the way honest. He wasn't like very, very honest. And he was hurting more people than he thought. So I had to tell him that.
Like big facts. Big fuck. I was hurt. Like, you know how many people I done
Most
dated off
men
this
make
fucking
sure
app?
that shit on because they think it's cute. It is really not.
Yeah.
I can respect somebody who keeps it honest though, because then you give me
The
the
choice.
option
Yeah.
to decide whether I want to fuck with you or not.
Fuck
A
with me or
person who
not.
can
Yes.
manipulate and gaslight you into kind of like
And
coercing you to like fuck with
that's
them,
why I
like,
do it
and then
too,
you
because I
learn
want
about them
that.
later.
I want you to view me for who I am, not for who you think I
But
am.
for a woman doing that, I just hope that she doesn't use that shit against him and belittle him in that relationship, knowing what
They
she
gonna.
knows.
Yeah.
Who cares at that point? Shit.
I do, nigga. My heart does.
That's crazy.
Mhm.
I'm a sensitive bro. I'm sensitive as hell, bro. I'm a crybaby, bro.
That's a
Okay,
I'm
fact.
Cardi
really a
B. I'm a sensitive ass gangster.
I'm a sensitive ass gangster, like worth everything. Like you break
You
my heart,
fucking big ass crybaby.
I'm a
I am
crybaby.
too.
I'm gonna sit in
I
this
am
bitch and
too.
cry, bro. Or I'm gonna call Steffi and Karma and cry to them.
I feel like that's
Real
just a
shit.
defense mechanism, though.
Real shit.
Like,
Like I
I
go to my
love it
mom,
though.
bro.
It
I don't like going to
it
my
just
mom because my
brings
mom
out all
don't
that.
like seeing me like that. You feel me? Like my mom would sit my head on her lap and just like you
be a
could just
mom.
like she love like, and I'll cry to her. You feel me? And she'll start crying with me. Like she like, but you gotta change. You know that? Like you gotta change. And I'm like, I know, but I haven't found the right one to change. And she's like, it's your fault though. It's like you're not letting them in. You're not letting them like.
But that's what I'm
And
saying. You should change for you. You shouldn't have to have a girl come into your life to change you and like motivate you to change. You should change for yourself.
Well, I already changed for
but I feel
myself.
like sometimes that could be a protective thing too, because the bitches he be with don't really be the truthfully honest,
They
most
don't.
loyal bitches.
They
So
don't.
sometimes the
Do you
little
I
believe
think
barrier
I
in
he
be
got
flawless
right now
respect?
could be good for him.
I be going for the females that like they like I don't know what kind of females I be going for real. They should be wild.
They be liking his attention
They,
and seeking validation.
yo, come back, Booty. We're here.
I feel like
Sorry,
they
I'm
get a
just too honest.
thrill. Like, cause you know there are them girls. I've been one of them fucking girls that will force myself to like fuck with the nigga because I can change him. My love is so powerful that I can change that
Oh hell
motherfucking
no,
man.
mama. You cannot. One
Well,
thing you
yeah, now
cannot
at
do.
31, of
If
course.
you ain't Jesus is God Himself, you is not changing a
It
fucking
took me
human
10
being.
years after in a relationship to understand that. You know what I'm saying? Now at
Oh
31,
my
baby,
god.
look,
I felt that.
I'm not your mama. Go play with her. Don't play with me.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Don't suck on her titties. When you suck
Yup.
on mine, you gotta know how to handle these
A
things.
big dog.
Talk to her. Talk to her. Talk to her.
So what's?
Wait.
Oh no. And now
Oh.
I'm dead. Right. I'm
You have
taking that part
questions,
out.
sir?